Hello guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Lukas. Now, I recently saw this video on X. Some guy basically created this 3D animation based on real data and real images, all using AI. So big shout out to Dillam Sanjaya. I'm going to link his post down in the description below for you guys to check out. And he basically talks about the entire process of how to get this started. He even used the Sketchfab model that you can see over here. We're also going to try to do the same thing today. So yeah, today we're going to try to do a very similar type of animation, all using Remotion inside of Claude Code. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. But guys, before we start with today's video, I'd love to invite you guys to my Discord server where a bunch of different startup founders, designers, developers from all around the world. And we get together every single weekday to talk about different tools, different topics, different challenges. So if you guys are interested in joining, link is down in the description below. So the first thing that I want to do here is create a new folder in my Finder. We're going to call it like 3D Remotion Animation. Then let's open up Cursor and let's open that project. So we're going to open that folder, that empty folder, and we're going to open the sidebar and the little terminal area down here. And in the sidebar, I'm going to look for Claude Code. Going to open that up. And well, the first thing that we want to do is install Remotion. So actually Remotion has a very great documentation guide. I made a quick little tutorial on how to get started with Remotion and how to do some simple types of animations that you see over here in another video. I'll link that also down below. But if you plan on prompting videos with Claude Code, see prompting videos with Claude Code guide. So let's open this up. And all we have to do is select or copy this little command down here, and we can go to our terminal over here, paste that in here, and we're going to choose a blank project. Let's say yes to Tailwind CSS and yes to Agent Skills. And let's go ahead and click yes to this as well and install in our project. Just click on yes, proceed, yes, perfect. Open in Cursor, yes. And then all you have to do is paste this to your terminal, click on enter, and then paste this and click on enter. And then you're going to get your blank little Remotion canvas over here. And now Remotion has this page. It's basically called prompts. You can search for remotion.dev/prompts and you get all of these different prompts that people are using. You have some really cool examples like with interactive maps like this. But in this case, we want his project Dillam. So we're going to use this prompt and we're going to copy this and then paste this into Claude Code. And it says that here is an empty Remotion project because we already set up the Remotion project. And it says, I want to create a 3D video to visualize the top 20 video games by copies of all time. Let's change this up a little bit. So I'm going to say visualize the top 20 top earning soccer players of all time. So it's a little bit different. And then we're going to say create a Remotion video that visualizes the top 20 best selling. Let's not do this. Let's again use our new one. And let's change a few things. So instead of using boxes, we can use like soccer balls as towers with height representing the amount of money earned. And then it says remove the default example from this project and create a Remotion plus React 3 fiber example to do this visualization. And I actually saw in his tweet, like someone said, you actually built a 3D system yourself as well. Remotion doesn't come with that, and there's no camera, so you also made that. And he said that React 3 Fiber provides the camera and 3D scene setup. So when you use React 3 Fiber inside a Remotion project, you already have a full 3D system to work with. So it says animate the camera from the bottom of the last rank of the top of the first rank. Stop the camera on the top of each rank for a few milliseconds. And then it says here is the ranking data that you need. So I've already asked Claude to help me visualize this in a kind of 2D way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of explain my situation that I want to create an animation for this and I need a data set for this. If we go back over here, it says data as a JSON string. So it would be nice to have a JSON string of this data. So I just give it the prompt and I say that I need a JSON string data of the top earning footballers, net worth, because it gave me like two different types of brackets. I want the net worth one. And we're going to click on submit. And we get our JSON string. So let's go ahead and copy this and let's paste this over here and let's click on edit automatically and let's go ahead and submit this. So as you can see, these are the different to-dos. Install the Remotion and React 3 Fiber. It's going to create the player data file and ranking info. It's going to create that soccer ball 3D component, then the tower, and then it's going to start creating the different towers and the scenes, and then we can test it out. All right, look at this. So we get Kaká, we get Francesco Totti, Sadio Mane, Vinicius, Zinedine Zidane, Thierry. So first thing that I notice, obviously very simple in terms of the graphics. right? We have that blue backdrop, the green grass, which is cool because it represents, the sport. But also the balls seem pretty simple, very low poly, and they don't really look like soccer balls. And it's just two. It looks like if Kaká number 10 and Vinicius Junior number what, 7 or 6 have the same amount, right? So we want that to be maybe we want the balls to be a little bit smaller. That might be like an option. But as you can see, like the initial, you can really see how that looks like. David Beckham and then Messi and Cristiano are like way on the top. So I want to try to get this stadium. So we have this, over here we have this stadium 3D assets from Sketchfab. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the 3D model. And I don't really know which one to use. I'm probably going to use this one. And then we download it. It's almost a gigabyte, it's pretty big. And while this downloads, I'm going to start preparing the next prompt to give to Claude Code to kind of, improve our entire composition. All right, so we downloaded that. We're going to add it to our folder and we're going to mention it over here as well. So we just have to look for something called Dragon Stadium. There we go. So let's reduce the ball size by much more so that they look like a pile of small soccer balls rather than a tower. And also for the background, I want to use a 3D model of a stadium. I gave it the link in Sketchfab, but I also said you can also find it here. So I basically, as you saw, added that file to the folder. And let's go ahead and click on submit. All right, let's see. All right, so we still get our green little pitch. We get the piles of balls, which looks pretty good, but the piles should kind of stack and they shouldn't stay on the floor. And it shows that Ronaldo and Messi are kind of outside the stadium, which isn't good, but it's a good progress, right? And I'm gonna look for a soccer ball in Sketchfab. I don't know, since it's World Cup season, let's go ahead and use this one. So again, I'm just gonna download it. I'm gonna use this again because it worked pretty well. And again, just add that to your folder. So the small balls should stack on top of each other and the design of the ball should look like this. So I'm gonna do / mention file from this project and let's look for the ball. So we can also type it. So FIFA Trionda. And I'm also gonna see that to make sure that all the graphics except for the stadium are reduced in size by half so that the graphics don't actually leave the stadium. And the base of the balls and graphics should match the base of the stadium. So let's go ahead and send that. All right, so now the balls seem to be in the center, they seem to be stacked, which is good. So you can kind of tell the difference a little bit more. But as you can see, our animation is kind of going off the screen. It's actually a little bit worse. I think now the stadium got smaller or something. So we need to ask, the AI to make the stadium a little bit larger. So just only make the stadium size like 3x larger. All right, so it's getting somewhere, but it's still needs some touch. Okay, now we're almost there, but the balls are still kind of, going out of the stadium. I don't want that. And nice, we get our animation. It's looking much better. Still needs a little bit of touch, the touches here and there in terms of design. Maybe the fonts don't look so good, but we get our stack of World Cup soccer balls, which looks nice. But yeah, guys, after a few touches, we I think wrote like a couple of messages, maybe 6 to 8 messages to Claude Code, we get a really cool design. And by the way, someone also commented on this original tweet, like this kind of visualization could also be used to create size comparison videos of ancient creatures or dinosaurs. So yeah, guys, if you're testing this out, please feel free to do something like this. Feel free to reach out to me and share with me what you did. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comments below. And like always, thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.